distance or anything? Hide this and hide this and go and this is really paragnosia. Okay. Everything looks live and set. Okay. Reset. If you don't know what this game is about, it's basically like taking photos of anomalies you find. It could be obvious, like a ghost or something like that, or it could be like subtle, like that being flipped under some, but yeah, it's different. Everything looks normal besides I've played this game before, so I'll have a rough idea what I'm looking out for, but I'm still learning because I haven't gotten all the anomalies yet. That's normal, that's normal. Oh, that's normal. And my camera's hiding it. And in the top right, there's a battery, and you can only take a certain amount of time and photos before it runs out. Yeah, like that's an obvious one. As you all can probably tell. And sometimes you can only see it from a certain angle and all that jazz, so like you do have to be semi-observant in this game. Everything looks normal in here. Normal. I'm gonna go back because for nightmare mode doesn't really make sense for only 2 anomalies. And you can like miss 5 things before the monster kind of like eats you, I guess you would say. Path blasters. Nice. I say everything looks normal. Which isn't exactly a good sign. Those windows in there can change. Not bad. That's just a tree. I don't know if I can find anything else. I guess I'll just go. Okay. I only missed 1, so it's not too bad. I was worried that there'd be like 4 or 5. I have no idea where that other anomaly could be. Should arguably be wearing my glasses for this game. But hey, that's all good. My god, I haven't found one. Tolman, maybe? No. That's an anomaly. It's over here. And like these big rooms, you have to actually find the actual thing that is making the anomaly, just like that. I have all valves open for a second. Okay. I don't know what the other one is. Oh, there's the one. Always good to second guess yourself, you know? Three I'm more comfortable with. Is that normally close? I guess it is. And it'll tell you if you got it right or not. Okay. Pretty happy with that. And at the end you'll have like 5 floating objects and you'll need to figure out which one is abnormal. And I don't know if in nightmare mode it'll be harder or easier than it normally is. I haven't done nightmare mode yet. Well, I haven't finished it. Everything fucking looks normal. I'm pretty sure there's 100 anomalies in this game. Oh! Okay, this one you have to go back all over here. Oh fuck, that hurt my heart. I've seen that one before. I hate this room the most because it's just so bland, and this room there's only really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things to really look out for. But bland and open and vast is my least favourite ones. Hmm. Oh, there's one. Two. Am I happy with two? Probably not. Everything's not there. But I just may have to say fuck it and say I am. Because I don't see what else it could be. Hmm. Okay, only one. Still not good, but could be worse. Everything looks normal in here. Hmm. Oh, that's an anomaly. Too many fucking plates. Hmm. Everything looks normal in here. Fair enough. I think I only got one. Hmm. And lurking also helps. Olive, if you hear this, I don't know if you do. Oh, but hey. Hmm. I'm prepared to die this one. Not doing pretty good. Okay, that's one. That's another one. So 2 so far isn't bad. Is that normally like that? Oh yes it is. Three. But if I get one wrong, I die. That looks off. Weird. Well, I would say, unless I see something on the way, it's done. Rest comes to rest, I restart. Boom, boom, boom. Pwah! Apparently I missed three. Fuck, that's small. That photo over there. I think that's normal. There it is. Okay. Okay. No, that was a thing. Didn't know it was or wasn't. Well, it could have been a firefly for all I know. Three, I think I've done. One. Maybe I'm lying to myself. No, that's not. One, two. Don't do. Fuck it. Shouldn't spend any more time on it unless I see something. Okay. That's more like I hope for the best one. I know I will at least miss one. Okay, only one still. So it's not too bad. What's this music? Hmm. Okay, what the fuck? What? The fuck? What? Weird. That's awfully weird. Oh well. Oh. Oh wait, I don't think I've changed some things. This. Let me see. Yeah, no. Don't need that anymore. So that's only one still. Hmm. A little bit weird. Why I can't find another one. Hmm. Is this normal? Yes. Ah, get rid of 2 or 3. Only 2. I can still come back from this. I don't know what the fuck I'm missing. That is normally cooked, which is weird for me. Why have a fucking crooked toaster? Something I won't get. Oh yes. That didn't count for one, by the way, if anyone's watching. But yeah. Leave my bathroom supplies alone, please. Oh. Am I happy with 3? Yeah, I am. Fuck. Okay. I thought McGregor would be on my bed. Hmm. Fuck my back. I don't know, it just felt off to me for some reason. Everything looks normal. As far as I can remember. Okay. Oh! I missed fall. What? I'll be back. Also, for those of you wondering, McGregor was on my bed. I just didn't see her. Okay. Okay, these are clean. Yeah, it's clear. Normal stuff. I just don't feel confident doing this anymore. I feel like I'm missing obvious things. This one I'm missing out on. Do I just play Shell Diver? Yeah, I will. I just wasn't having fun with it. Shell Diver. That's not how you type Edith. What can I put in? Any other tags I can do? I'll just give you this. That's it for now, I think. Is there any other tags? Oh, Aiden, there was something I wanted to tell you. If you're here. Well, if you're watching. That is, don't know if you are or not. Was I doing this level? I think I was, actually. Yeah, I was. Oh, you're lucky. Okay, I'm full. I guess I should kill these until, you know, I'm out of ammo. Looks like I'm about to be out of ammo, so it also is quite handy. Handy dandy. Okay. I'll actually take it off for now. And see if we get any bugs. Because we may not, but the chances of that is pretty low. Okay, so I have to put them in myself. Damn. Oh, hey. You're back? Well, not that you're back, but you're watching? Don't know what that means. Alright, I'll need to change my camera for this. Okay. Okay. If you want to call at any point, just hit up my phone. Or tell me in chat, either one. Don't hit up my phone, I probably won't respond. I'm not up to mushrooms, so that's kind of pointless for me right now. Oh yeah, I thought so. I was just testing it. I know what a vertebrae is. I'm not that stupid. Keyword that. I need to kill you. I need to kill you. I need to kill you. Fucking die. Oh, I'm gonna mute myself real quick. And Discord. Audio. Peace.
Oh, I was just being polite.
You're a mod, you don't need to be polite.
Oh, okay.
That's how that works, apparently. But how? Well, I'm assuming you had dinner. Would I assume
Yeah, I have been.
correctly?
I have dinner.
Ooh, how was
the
it?
stream because I'm getting distracted. I can't handle 2 girlfriends at once.
How was it?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I had some yummy chicken nuggets and veggies. So that was nice.
I'll be honest, that does not sound much like a dinner.
It's dinner.
And that comes from me.
Chicken nuggets and veggies. It's meat.
That sounds like a mozzarella stick
veggies.
dinner.
Bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? There's vegetables in there. Like, yes, if it was just chicken nuggets, then sure, but
Just
there's
chicken
literally
nuggets
vegetables.
is fine, but the other stuff, probably not.
Oh my god.
You'll never catch me dead eating a veggie. You know, I'm actually, non-allergic to vegetables.
Like you have an allergic reaction without vegetables?
Yeah.
Dang.
So
What
I can't eat
vegetables are you having
vegetables.
Right now?
I can actually show you. I think it's down here. Fucking where is it? Oh, here. I think this is called, cucumber?
That's so fucking stupid.
What?
I love you.
I love you too.
Where do you get that air from?
For my starfish.
Oh, nice.
Don't turtles kill starfishes?
Maybe.
It seems like a food they would eat, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
How dare this game not be accurate and what turtles eat. I'm actually searching that one up. No, I want it off that. Do turtles eat starfishes? Yeah, some species do eat starfish, I thought so. See, I know my turtle lore. Or it just seemed like a, you know, animal turtles would likely snack on. Either or. Ooh. This is a big payday. can I ask you something, Olive?
Yeah, baby.
How did you know I would be interested in rather incremental pack?
Because you've been playing a lot of incremental games?
I have.
Actually, one of Leica is in that bundle.
Yeah, I did see that. That's the only game I have of it already. But there's another scratchy game.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
There's another one.
Another one.
Yeah, this. I can play another scratchy game. Come Sunday.
Scratchy more of an idol than a
I think
incremental.
no, it's incremental slash idle because I think most incremental games become idle games too.
Well, what?
I'll just buy this. What's that? Oh, cutscene! Oh, what a fancy cutscene that one was. Unlock the jelly transmuter that makes jellyfish more vulnerable.
No.
Also, if I'm being honest, I couldn't fucking see a thing. While playing
You can't.
paragnosia, so I was like, fuck this.
You couldn't see things.
Like, I couldn't find any
Oh,
anomalies. I'm like, I'm not having fun, I'm switching.
fair enough.
Oh. What do these jellyfish give me? You okay?
Is it? I wanna play the blood on the clock tower.
Man, you might be able to, honey. Well, soon enough, but you know what I mean. Not right now, but I wish I could allow you. Oh, have you searched up your local library renting thing?
What do you mean?
Like, if it costs money to rent one of those rooms?
Oh yeah. No, I haven't.
See, I remember.
That'd be nice. To go to the library. How deep are you?
700 meters.
That's the nearly.
A kilometer.
Oh.
I saw you, bitch. Oh, these will give me so much money. I sounded like a capitalist then, didn't I? Speaking of which, remember to, what's his name? Sub with Twitch Prime. How much do one of these give me?
No, I think I need to.
Oh, Evil Knight.
Yeah, I've kind of been a bit off it. I just don't really know what to do.
Some may say you've been a bit Eve offline.
That's stupid.
You had to see that one coming though.
I just...
Do you get it? Eve offline.
Hmm.
You know, according to the University of Truth, my university, by the way, which doesn't exist, the number one reason why Edith relationships fail is because of stupid puns like that.
Sorry, that was... I think I've actually forgotten it. Oh my god.
What?
But what you just said.
You said you've been...
Oh, Eve offline.
Yeah.
That is funny. I was just focusing on something else. Excuse me.
This is such a funny thing, Olu.
What is?
I'm not used to having so much money. I think they're actually called shells.
I fucking knew they were shells.
But they look like, light bulbs, so golden light bulbs. I'm not really used to having so much. So I don't like spending like 1 million on something, but that's like my base upgrade now.
Maybe pussy?
I don't know if you eat it or not.
You did or not? Here we go.
I have to ask McGregor if you ate her. McGregor, did she turn you to a dim sim?
Cat didn't see. That was something.
I probably should actually stop saying that because I'm pretty sure it was like a old myth to like be against like to like stigmatize Chinese people sort of thing.
To fucking say that
Yeah,
Chinese people eat
cats.
cats.
Which is also dumb because what do you think is who do you think popularized South Melbourne dim sims in fish and chip shops in Melbourne?
I don't know.
I would say there'll be a decent chunk of stupid white people who did. And if you get offended by me calling white people stupid, go fuck yourself. Oh. So I've been getting into like these like left-leaning host debate platform things. If like Forrest Valkyrie, something like that.
Forrest Valkyrie.
Forrest Valkyrie. And that sort of thing. And want to know what one person said?
What did one person say?
European culture is just better than the rest. And the host picked up on it, like, just say you're racist.
That's something. That is...
And he was like, no, I'm not racist, it's just better. And they were like, is it because it's... Do you like the incest part of it? The colonization part of it? Or the pedophilia part of it? Because what even is European culture?
I'm sure there'd be like French culture,
Yeah, but
Slavic culture. Like, Like the
French, British, and
European culture.
Polish
It's
culture
fucking
are
stupid.
very different cultures.
Hmm. Literally just saying, I prefer white people.
Yeah, that's all they had to say. That's what they basically said without saying it. I do wonder if they generally think they are smart by trying to cover it up by saying that.
Well, it's probably a bit of cognitive dissonance. Like, oh. They don't want to be perceived as racist, while also they want to express racist beliefs.
But also, the first
So-
step of not being a racist is recognizing you have racist beliefs.
Hmm. Yes, but some people want to believe I'm a good person, therefore I cannot have racist beliefs. Instead of, you know, there are all different. It's like actions that are racist. Like any, sure, and they're quote unquote good people that do racist shit, and just be better. Just fucking be better. Like,
I get where you're
I don't
coming
know
from,
where I'm
but
going.
fuck, I don't know how
Two white bitches talking about racism.
no, what's his name? Republicans will save their reputation.
Well, with other Republicans, they don't have to care about being racist.
In 2.5 years, the next president of the United States will be decided. So,
In 2.5 years. What's the order of the on the playgrounds, I spent most of my day.
and people like Nick Fuentes isn't helping it.
Excuse me?
People like Nick Fuentes isn't really helping it.
I don't know.
Do you know who Nick Fuentes is?
No.
He's a person who, and I'm quoting him, says, "Mustache man," but I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to say it. Mustache man is really fucking cool.
Oh god. Gross.
Yeah. Also, I'm thinking of trying to snag another viewer, by the way.
Hmm?
So I saw someone wishlisted this game, and they are awake right now, and I'm thinking like saying, hey, if you want to watch someone play this game, you can watch me, you know? Do you know who it is?
Yeah.
Celeste.
Oh.
Yeah, she was cool last time she went in the stream. Where's Discord? This is what I said. And yes, we're back in the gold and silver days. And she won't know, it'll be an overploy to get my average viewers up. She'll be like, I got a message. Some people say I'm normal and insane.
Insane in the membrane.
Okay, this is why I fucking have streamer mode on. No, follower only chat. Do you see what happened?
Yes. That's
Two people basically done it back to back.
like a Earth.
What's the timestamps on them?
I don't see a. I don't know if there's a way to display timestamps.
Two in the same minute, Olive.
My goodness.
They're probably from the same bot company.
There you get today. No, don't.
Fuck, that's funny.
Hey, I'll admit, it's a bit funny.
Couldn't even drop me a follow. If you're gonna beg for
follow.
for stuff, at least like drop me a follow.
At least drop her a follow. What the fuck?
Want to know the most funny follow I've gotten so far? When I was picking out who to raid before I ended my stream earlier, I went on to this person who was streaming for 14 minutes, had no views, and I thought, okay, I'll click on this stream to see what they are about first. Didn't have a mic, and I was like, okay, they just may not be talking, you know. I said hey, didn't respond. So basically, I left, and 2 hours ago they followed me. I didn't even follow them. That's the weird part. Also, maybe what I wanted to say to Aiden, I'm just seeing if he will respond. You okay, baby?
I'm tired. I need to read.
Maybe you should read while I play this game for chat, and you read for chat.
Yeah. I also deleted, because I was doing it on I deleted my stopwatch, so I don't quite remember how long I've already read for. But I guess it's fine. I was probably just around to 15 minutes and it was fine. So I think it was like 15 minutes. Ah. Chapter 5. As winter drew on, Molly became more and more troublesome. She was late for work every morning and excused herself by saying that she had overslept, and she complained of mysterious pains, although her appetite was excellent. On every kind of pretext, she would run away from work and go to the drinking pool, where she would stand foolishly gazing at her own reflection in the water. But there were also rumors of something more serious. One day, as Molly strolled blithely into the yard, flirting her long tail and chewing at a stalk of hay, Clover took her side. "Molly," she said, "I have something very serious to say to you. This morning I saw you looking over the hedge that divides Animal Farm from Foxwood. One of Miss Pilkington's men was standing on the other side of the hedge, and I was a long way away, but I was almost certain I saw this. He was talking to you, and you were allowing him to stroke your nose. What does that mean, Molly?" "He didn't! I wasn't! It isn't true!" cried Molly, beginning to prance about and paw the ground. "Molly, look me in the face. Do you give me your word of honor that the man was not stroking your nose?" "It isn't true," repeated Molly, but she could not look Clover in the face, and the next moment she took to her heels and galloped away into the field. A thought struck Clover. Without saying anything to the others, she went to Molly's stall and turned over the straw with her hoof. Hidden under the straw was a little pile of lump sugar and several bunches of ribbons of different colors. 3 days later, Molly disappeared. For some weeks, nothing was known of her whereabouts. Then, the pigeons reported that they had seen her on the other side of Willingdon. She was between the shafts of a small dog cart painted red and black, which was standing outside a public house. A fat, red-faced man in check breeches and gaiters, who looked like a publican, was stroking her nose and feeding her with sugar. Her coat was newly clipped, and she wore a scarlet ribbon around her forelock. She appeared to be enjoying herself, so the pigeon said. None of the animals ever mentioned Molly again. In January, there came bitterly hard weather. The earth was like iron, and nothing could be done in the fields. Many meetings were held in the big barn, and the pigs occupied themselves with planning out the work of the coming season. It had come to be accepted that the pigs, who were manifestly cleverer than the other animals, should decide all questions of farm policy, though their decisions had to be ratified by a majority vote. This arrangement would have worked well enough if it had not been for the disputes between Snowball and Napoleon. These two disagreed at every point where disagreement was possible. If one of them suggested sowing a bigger acreage with barley, the other was certain to demand a bigger acreage of oats, and if one of them said that such and such a field was just right for cabbages, the other would declare that it was useless for anything except roots. Each had his own foe, and there were some violent debates. At the meeting, Snowball often won over the majority by his brilliant speeches, but Napoleon was better at canvassing support for himself between times. In between times, he was especially successful with sheep. Of late, the sheep had been taken to bleeding with 4 legs good, 2 legs bad, both in and out of season, and they often interrupted the meeting with this. It was noticed that they were especially liable to break into 4 legs good, 2 legs bad at the crucial moments in Snowball's speeches. Snowball had made a close study of some back numbers of the farmer and stock breeder, which he had. Wait. Snowball had made a close study of some back numbers of the farmer and stock breeder, which he had found in the farmhouse, and was full of plans for innovations and improvements. He talked learnedly about field drains, silage, and basic slag, and had worked out a complicated scheme for all the animals to drop their dung directly into the fields at a different spot every day to save the labor of cartage. Napoleon produced no schemes of his own, but said quietly that snowballs would come to nothing, and seemed to be biding his time. But of all their controversies, none was so bitter as the one that took place over the windmill. In the long pasture, not far from the farm buildings, there was a small knoll which was the highest point of the farm. After surveying the ground, Snowball declared that this was just the place for a windmill, which could be made to operate by a dynamo and supply the farm with electrical power. This would light the stalls and warm them in winter, and would also run a circular saw, a chaff cutter, and a mango slicer, and an electric milking machine. The animals had never heard of anything of this kind before, for the farm was an old-fashioned one and had only the most primitive machinery, and they listened in astonishment while Snowball conjured up pictures of fantastic machines which would do their work for them while they grazed at their ease in the fields or improved their minds with reading and conversation. But within a few weeks, Snowball's plans for the windmill were fully worked out. The mechanical details came mostly from 3 books which had belonged to Mr. Jones: 1,000 Useful Things to Do About the House, Every Man His Own Bricklayer, and Electricity for Beginners. Snowball used as his study a shed which had once been used for incubators and had a smooth wooden floor suitable for drawing on. He was closeted there for hours at a time, with his books held open by a stone, and with a piece of chalk dripped between the knuckles of his trotter. He would move rapidly to and fro, drawing in line after line, and uttering little whimpers of excitement. Gradually, the plans grew into a complicated mass of cranks and cogwheels, covering more than half the floor, which the other animals found completely unintelligible but very impressive. All of them came to look at Snowball's drawings at least once a day. Even the hens and ducks came and were at pains not to tread on the chalk marks. Only Napoleon held aloof. He had declared himself against the windmill from the start. One day, however, he arrived unexpectedly to examine the plans. He walked heavily round the shed, looked closely at every detail of the plans, and snuffed at them once or twice, then stood for a little while contemplating them out of the corner of his eye. Then suddenly he lifted his leg, urinated over the plans, and walked out without uttering a word. The whole farm was deeply divided on the subject of the windmill.
No!
Are you okay?
I nearly drowned.
Oh, scary.
Continue, sorry about that.
Can I post links?
I think you can cause you're a mod.
Getting mod tonight.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, where was that? So, the whole farm. The whole farm was deeply divided on the subject of the windmill. Snowball did not deny. Snowball did not deny that to build it would be a difficult business. Stone would have to be quarried and built up into walls. Then the sails would have to be made, and after that there would be a need for dynamos and cables. How these were to be procured, Snowball did not say, but he maintained that it could all be done in a year. And thereafter he declared so much labor would be saved that the animals would only need to work 3 days a week. Napoleon, on the other hand, argued that the great need of the moment was to increase food production, and that if they wasted time on the windmill, they would all starve to death. The animals formed themselves into two factions under slogans: vote for Snowball and the 3-day week, and vote for Napoleon and the full manger. Benjamin was the only animal who did not side with either faction. He refused to believe either that food would become more plentiful or that the windmill would save work. Windmill or no windmill, he said, life would go on as it had always gone on. That is, badly. Apart from the disputes over the windmill, there was the question of the defense of the farm. It was fully realized that though the human beings had been defeated in the Battle of the Cowshed, they might make another and more determined attempt to recapture the farm and reinstate Mr. Jones. They had all the more reason for doing so because the news of their defeat had spread across the countryside and made the animals on the neighboring farms more restive than ever. As usual, Snowball and Napoleon were in disagreement. According to Napoleon, what the animals must do was to procure firearms and train themselves in the use of them. According to Snowball, they must send out more and more pigeons and stir up rebellion among the animals on the other farms. The one argued that if they could not defend themselves, they were bound to be conquered, and the other argued that if rebellion happened everywhere, they would have no need to defend themselves. The animals listened first to Napoleon, then to Snowball, and could not make up their minds which was right. Indeed, they always found themselves in agreement with the one who was speaking at the moment. At last, the day came when Snowball's plans were completed. At the meeting on the following Sunday, the question of whether or not to begin work on the windmill was to be put to a vote. When the animals had assembled in the big barn, Snowball stood up and, though occasionally interrupted by bleating from the sheep, set forth his reasons for advocating the building of the windmill. Then Napoleon stood up to reply. He said very quietly that the windmill was nonsense, and that he advised nobody to vote for it. He sat down again. He sat down again. He had spoken for barely 30 seconds, and seemed almost indifferent as to the effect he produced. At this, Snowball sprang to his feet, and shouting down the sheep, who had begun bleeding again, broke into passionate appeal in favor of the windmill. Until now, the animals had been about equally divided in their sympathies, but in a moment, Snowball's eloquence had carried them away. In glowing sentences, he painted a picture of Animal Farm as it might be when sordid labor was lifted from the animals' backs. His imagination had now run far beyond chaff cutters and turnip slices. Electricity, he said, could operate threshing machines, plows, harrows, rollers, and reapers and binders, besides supplying every store with its own electric light, hot and cold water, and an electric heater. By the time he had finished speaking, there was no doubt as to which way the vote would go. But just at this moment, Napoleon stood up and, casting a peculiar sidelong look at Napoleon, uttered a high-pitched whimper of a kind no one had ever heard him utter before. At this, there was a terrible baying sound outside, and 9 enormous dogs wearing brass-studded collars came bounding into the barn. They dashed straight for Snowball, who only sprang from his place just in time to escape their snapping jaws. In a moment he was out of the door, and they were after him. Too amazed and frightened to speak, all the animals crowded through the door to watch the chase. Snowball was racing across the long pasture that led to the road. He was running as only a pig can run, but the dogs were close on his heels. Suddenly he slipped, and it seemed certain that they had him. Then he was up again, running faster than ever. Then the dogs were gaining on him again. One of them all but closed his jaw on Snowball's tail, but Snowball whisked it free just in time. Then he put on an extra spurt, and with a few inches to spare, slipped through a hole in the hedge and was seen no more. Silent and terrified, the animals crept back into the barn. In a moment the dogs came bounding back. At first, no one had been able to imagine where these creatures came from, but the problem was soon solved. They were the puppies whom Napoleon had taken away from their mothers and reared privately. Though not yet full grown, they were huge dogs, and as fierce looking as wolves. They kept close to Napoleon. It was noticed that they wagged their tails to him in the same way as the other dogs had used to do to Mr. Jones. Napoleon, with the dogs following him, now mounted onto the raised portion of the floor where Major had previously stood to deliver his speech. He announced that from now on Sunday morning meetings would come to an end. They were unnecessary, he said, and wasted time. In future, all questions relating to the working of the farm would be settled by a special committee of pigs, presided over by himself. These would meet in private and afterwards communicate their decisions to the others. The animals would still assemble on Sunday mornings to salute the flag, sing Beast of England, and receive their orders for the week, but there would be no more debates. In spite of the shock that Snowball's expulsion had given them, the animals were dismayed by this announcement. Several of them would have protested if they could have found the right arguments. Even Boxer was vaguely troubled. He set his ears back, shook his forelocks several times, and tried hard to marshal his thoughts, but in the end he could not think of anything to say. Some of the pigs themselves, however, were more articulate. 4 young porkers in the front row uttered shrill squeals of disapproval, and all 4 of them sprang to their feet and began speaking at once. But suddenly, the dogs sitting around Napoleon let out deep, menacing growls, and the pigs fell silent and sat down again. Then the sheep broke out into the tremendous bleating of 4 legs good, 2 legs bad, which went on for nearly a quarter of an hour, and put an end to any chance of discussion. Afterwards, Squealer was sent round the farm to explain the new arrangements to the others. "Comrades," he said, "I trust that every animal here appreciates the sacrifices that Comrade Napoleon has made in taking this extra labor upon himself. Do not imagine, comrade, that leadership is a pleasure. On the contrary, it is a deep and heavy responsibility. No one believes more firmly than Comrade Napoleon that all animals are equal. He would be only too happy to let you make your decisions for yourselves. But sometimes you might make the wrong decisions, comrades, and then where should we be? Suppose you had decided to follow Snowball with his moonshine of windmills. Snowball, who as we now know was no better than a criminal. He fought bravely at the Battle of the Cowshed, said somebody. Bravery is not enough, said Squealer. Loyalty and obedience are more important. And as to the Battle of the Cowshed, I believe the time will come when we shall find that Snowball's part in it was much exaggerated. Discipline, comrades. Iron discipline. That is the watchword for today. One false step and our enemy would be upon us. Surely, comrades, you do not want Mr. Jones back. Once again, this argument was unanswerable. Certainly, the animals did not want Mr. Jones back. If the holding of debates on Sunday mornings was liable to bring him back, then the debates must stop. Boxer, who had now had time to think things over, voiced the general feeling by saying, "If Comrade Napoleon says it, it must be right." And from then on, he adopted the maxim, "Napoleon is always right," in addition to his private motto of "I will work power." But by this time the weather had broken and spring plowing had begun. The shed where Snowball had drawn his plans of the windmill had been shut up, and it was assumed that the plans had been rubbed off the floor. Every Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, the animals assembled in the big barn to receive their orders for the week. The skull of old Major, now clean of flesh, had been disinterred from the orchard and set up on a stump at the foot of the flagstaff beside the gun. After the hoisting of the flag, the animals were required to file past the skull in a reverent manner before entering the barn. Nowadays, they did not sit all together as they had done in the past. Napoleon, the Squealer, and another pig named Minimus, who had a remarkable gift for composing songs and poems, sat on the front of the raised platform, with the 9 young dogs forming a semicircle round them, and the other pigs sitting behind. The rest of the animals sat facing them in the main body of the barn. Napoleon read out the orders for the week in a gruff, soldierly style, and after a single singing of Beasts of England, all the animals dispersed. On the third Sunday after Snowball's expulsion, the animals were somewhat surprised to hear Napoleon announce that the windmill was to be built after all. He did not give any reasons for having changed his mind, but merely warned the animals that this extra task would mean very hard work. It might even be necessary to reduce their rations. The plans, however, had all been prepared, down to the last detail. A special committee of pigs had been at work upon them for the past 3 weeks. The building of the windmill, with various other improvements, was expected to take 2 years. That evening, Squealer explained privately to the other animals that Napoleon had never in reality been opposed to the windmill. On the contrary, it was he who had advocated it in the beginning, and the plan which Snowball had drawn on the floor of the incubator shed had actually been stolen from among Napoleon's papers. The windmill was, in fact, Napoleon's own creation. Why then, asked somebody, had he spoken so strongly against it? Here Squealer looked very shyly, very sly. That, he said, was Comrade Napoleon's cunning. He had seemed to oppose the women simply as a maneuver to get rid of Snowball, who was a dangerous character and a bad influence. Now that Snowball was out of the way, the plan could go forward without his interference. This, said Squirrilla, was something called tactics. He repeated that a number of times. Tactics, comrades, tactics. Skipping round and whisking his tail with a merry laugh. The animals were not certain what the word meant, but Squealer spoke so persuasively, and the 3 dogs who happened to be with them growled so threateningly, that they accepted his explanation without further question. That's where I will stop for this night.
So do you still believe it's pro-communism?
It's very clearly a commentary on. So it's not that communism is bad. It's that dictatorship. It's anti-dictatorship. Jones was a dictator, and then the pigs, and eventually exclusively, it seems, Napoleon becomes a dictator in short order. It's just a cycle of shitheads coming into power, and
Hey, just like a shithead I know in power right now.
Albanese.
Let's talk about Trump.
You don't know Trump. You never met him.
I actually have.
Yeah? What was he like?
He smelled like an orange. And he was like, you should do MMA against cis women. And I'd be like, no, I'll get fucked.
Yeah, you could not compete against an MMA fighter.
Wow, I see how it is. You don't
How is
believe
it?
You don't believe in your own girlfriend?
I mean, I believe in her in some regards, but not in others.
Not the one she's trained her whole life for?
You've trained your whole life to become an MMA fighter.
I have now.
No. That's kind of hot of you, babe.
Unlocks. Yeah, I'll do that one.
Mama, just killed a man.
What is this? Sure, whatever. Put cum against his head. Jerk the penis, now he's dead.
Mama. I like blood on the clock tower.
And I like you. Adjust glasses. Do I play another game? And if so, what game? I know what to look at. Categories free to play. Most recent.
I'm coming.
Hey, coming. I'm Edith. Hey, Olive, want to play a game together?
Right now?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's an asymmetrical multiplayer horror game that's free.
Sure.
It's called Depleted. I don't know how good it is. But here's the weird thing. I'm pretty sure they have hold on, what? That's the weirdest thing I've seen, Olive.
What?
So it's a free game. Support the developer pack, just like this figure,
Right.
but it's discounted.
What? How much? That's silly.
Yeah. How big is this game? 2 gigs.
Yeah. I'll download that soon.
Oh no, it's just asking for myself, not for you. Wait, now that just sounds like a cunt.
What?
I was like,
Didn't you want to play?
no. I was like talking to myself like how big it was. Not like... Oh, this is hard to explain now without me sounding like a cunt. Basically, I was like, oh, how big is it? Oh, 2 gigs, sort of thing. To myself. Like, I was talking out loud. No, thinking out loud, that's the same.
So you want to play this game
Yes.
with me, though, right?
Yes.
Depleted.
Yeah.
Depleted. Support the developer pack. I would just like the
Yes.
main game, please. Thank you. Please, an asymmetrical multiplayer horror game.
I don't know much about it, I'll be honest.
Me neither.
It came out literally today. Also, that's how I found my games, by the way. I go to free to play and I'm most recent.
Darling?
Yeah? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry. Yeah. Oh. Doesn't look amazing. It looks like a Dead by Daylight ripoff.
Well, what's his
I
name?
don't want to play this, my love.
Okay. I'll see if I can
Sorry,
find a
I'm
random
sorry, I'm
match.
sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Actually, I'll look on Steam charts to see if there's even anyone playing. Okay, I was the first person to fucking download the game. Well, first person to open the game, I should say.
Did they tell you that?
Well, it's pretty obvious when you look at 0 current plays and 0 plays on average in the past 30 days.
Right.
So go back to free to play. I might be up. Olive, I fucking hate this. You know what's the weirdest thing I find in free to play?
What?
Non-free to play games. Like, how can it be free to play if you have to pay for it?
Ma. I wanna play. Blood Uncle.
It's okay, baby. You will soon enough. Okay. Olive, I found a game.
Oh, fun.
Um, um, there's someone fucking playing this game. Who the fuck is playing this game? Tamagorudo. Follow. Um, so yeah, I don't expect this game to be any good, Olive. Want to know what I know about it?
What?
It's the back rooms, but with an egg. I can't say much more than that. Okay, you just jump straight into it. Ooh. Expedition Team 5. That date. 3 of 4 members clipped successfully. Missing member is Dr. Aaron Zane. No remains or equipment found. Condition: mild nausea and bruising. Observation: carpet floor, wallpaper, fluorescent lighting. Temperature 21 and humidity 56. Entities: none observed. No IR or UV activity. Notes: Professor Brooks' predicted clip location was correct. Estimated loss rate about 25. Area classified as mildly safe. Is this egg okay? Oh! Hello, egg. Hello. This is so... Okay. Hey, chicken. I'm just gonna go to this egg over here, okay?
Log in. You're fucking kidding. Log in, log in, log in. I can't fly Munins. I can't fly fucking... I could maybe fly Typhoons. And Vexes. I guess I can. Dreads, Titans.
What the fuck is happening?
Fuck. I should fucking... Ugh. Future Fleet, Fleet 7. Fleet 6. Fleet 4. Fleet 5. Fleet... Shit, should I? Shit. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Why is it just fucking eggs? With chickens. With red eyes. Is he making an egg?
Yeah.
I swear to God, he's making an egg. No, it can't be. Okay, then what is it doing? That sounds like more of a chicken than a rooster.
I'm scared, dude.
You watching the stream, really? Oh, note.
Huh?
No casualties. Morale below average due to entities. Nausea and bruising continues. Almost complete darkness. Temperature 17 degrees and humidity 5. Multiple galliform type of entities observed. No sign of aggression. Dr. Hacker. Observed entities moved closer when not observed. Moved closer when not observed. Measurements showed No movement. Entities remain static by Dr. Tuna. Okay. Professor Brooks. Dr. Harker considered mentally unfit for objective reporting. His observations will no longer be recorded. Okay. Where's the chicken? Uh, Stay there, chicken. Chicken Little, stay there. What the fuck is happening, Olive? Oh, this is a small egg. Well. Hello there. Not mean to, like, say anything, but you're a bit weird, aren't ya? No casualties. Dr. Hacker shows strong signs of paranoia. Decrease in temperature, decrease in humidity. Galliform entities similar to early observations. Behavior became more erratic. X-shell sample attempted failed. Material evaporated on contact. Direct interaction avoided. Professor Brooks. Encounter with entity named Giant Chicken caused strong anxiety in the group. Extra caution required. Ain't no fucking shit. Look at that fucker. Did it turn to face me? Okay. Back to normal. Okay. What the fuck's happening? Okay, these are starting to get closer again. I swear to God, one of these eggs might be a fucking chicken. No, that's just a door. Okay. This is another small egg. Is this another giant chicken? No. What? Oh, there. Fuck, my tailbone is getting sore.
Maybe you should stand up, maybe.
If I stand up, it'll... Egg? Be a good egg now. Stay here. I'm watching yous. Okay, over here. Okay, I thought that was smoke or something. Is it coming towards me? Maybe. Okay. No. Do I have to go towards it? It's just an egg. Hello? Oh. Okay. Professor Brooks confirmed dead after a fall. No visible trauma. Cause unknown. Dr. Hacker now mostly non-verbal and waits for further instructions. Grass and environment with an unknown plant life. Temperature 20 degrees with humidity 30%. Encounter with a dangerous entity named Golden Egg. Dr. Turner after the loss of Professor Brooks. I will continue the reports unknown. I rested briefly and buried the body. Plant samples collected for analysis. Right. Samples. Oh no, I got. Oh fuck, back to the eggs.
Eggs. We love eggs here, man. We love eggs.
I'm back in fucking darkness. I don't like this egg. Why is it nothing? Hey, mate. I think you're missing your legs there. Want to put them back together? Trying to think that's where your legs should be. I'd probably get that checked out if I was one of these. Or something. Fuck, that's creepy. Stop now. Yeah, you don't need to tell me twice. Can I go back? I don't think they'll do anything. Okay. All good. All good. It's nothing. It's just nothing. It's just nothing. Okay. Nice chicken. Oh yeah. Which one should I do? This one's calling my name for some reason, so I think I'll do this one. Oh! Okay. I guess I just guessed wrong. Uh, 1st of April? What the fuck's happening? What? There must be something I'm missing here. Oh, it's probably the day. I don't remember the fucking date. The 4th of the 4th, come on. These two are the same, but... longest expiry date, maybe? Oh. 4. You're fucking me. What's the pattern? 31, 3. I still think it's the longest expiry date. 2723. Okay, I think I passed that. Also, Olive, I'm sort of scared for an unrelated reason.
What are you scared of, Bimpy?
I felt something brush my foot. I'm not moving that foot for a bit now.
Like a spider? I
No,
mean, sorry.
it wasn't a
Like
spider.
like a kitty cat?
No, my cat's sleeping in my bed.
Like another stray kitty cat?
Um, I'm not gonna read that. It felt like fabricy or I don't know. Furry?
You could just look down.
Or maybe I just don't move my legs. Oh, just a nice tree here. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine, mate. Actually, you can stay. Oh, I need to go over there, don't I? Hey, me, you? We're friends. No, come. I don't want you to walk away. I prefer you chase me. What was that? So I'm just gonna follow them. Right. Okay. That's a shit game.
The chicken egg one.
Yeah. The chicken backrooms one.
Damn.
I may try to find one more free-to-play game. Oh, what is the game called?
Spiders in New York. The Reckoning.
Olive.
Yeah, but
How would you like to play a game about rolling down a hill to get cheese with other people?
I mean, is it good?
Yeah, well, it looked fun to play with people you're friends with.
Um, this is like,
How is this multiplayer? Um, I'll ask some people on Discord.
what's this game called?
Cheese rolling.
Cheese rolling. Oh, I think I've seen.
I'll just copy and paste this to people.
Fucking sure.
What?
Sure, let's play cheese rolling.
Do you want to ask your partners?
Uh, the place. Oh, then, uh,
Hmm. Eh, Um. What's wrong with cheese rolling? Ah.
Now I can play cheese rolling. Let's play fucking cheese rolling. Play cheesecake, living cheese.
Yo, one.
Host.
Fuck, I spelled that word
living
correctly.
cheese.
Okay, I've asked 5 people technically. What's your one called?
Oh, I guess I'll.
Or invite me. What did Aiden say?
I guess I'll.
I don't know if I have anyone else to play with.
Oh shit, does that mean I closed the game? Fuck. What is closed?
If we want to, we could do this tomorrow, and Aiden's happy to play with us tomorrow,
Yeah, that sounds better.
because 2 people don't really sound that fun.
2 people don't sound fun.
I'm sure I can try to get some other people to play. Fuck, I wonder how it is to be my friend. It must be the weirdest thing ever.
Not that big a deal.
You know what?
Oh fuck. I should go. I should go to sleep.
I guess I can't change this game easily. What now? Do I just end this here?
Yeah.
I was about to say the most stupidest thing I've ever said. Want to hear it?
Yeah.
Why does 35 seem bigger than 33?
Hmm. No wonder.
I can give you more nuance why I was gonna say that if you want.
Sure.
Why I was about to say that 33 is like but 35 is like, it seems a lot bigger than just 2. But it's just 2 difference. Also, is anyone actually watching this ad? No. But speaking of which, video rewards, channel points, and power ups. Add new custom reward, and I say, oh no, not bad. Okay. I've got news, Olive. I've made it possible for anyone and a grammar to get a sub.
Yeah, that's
If they redeem something for 120,000 channel points.
okay.
Hmm.
Uh,
Where do I put this? Where do I make it?
it's to say these days.
Um, don't know why anyone's actually watching me, to be honest.
I love you.
I love you too. Mwah.
No, no,
Um,
no.
no, that did not move with moderation. No settings. What's this? Okay. Hey Olive, I love you.
So,
Oh, hold up, what? What is this? What? Oh. I see, I see. Um... How do I do it? Oh, here. Desktop. Uh...
Right, I gotta get off my computer. That's silly.
Um... Okay, good, I'm not streaming this. Okay.
Wait, what am I doing? Right, yeah, what am I doing? Ow. Right, yeah.
Getting ready for bed, eh?
Yeah.
Ah... How do I do this? Does this work, anyways? That is not supported. Oops, not this, not this, not this. Um, what? That's not square.
What did you say?
I was just talking to myself. Um, hey Olive, guess what?
Ah. Yes, what?
You have 2 emotes you can use on Twitch now because you're subscribed to Edith is Trash Twitch.